This game is a Ddlc mod and isn't associated with Team Salvado or the storyline of Doki Doki Literature Club. For anyone who hasn't played the original game, for some reason I suggest playing it first. Here's the website. It's the official website. By agreeing you understand this is a mod and has nothing to do with the actual game and does have some disturbing scenes from the original game. Question mark. You can't always see other people's rain clouds until it's too late. There you go. Greetings, I am Amy and welcome to Doki Doki My Cloudy Reality. It will go black for a moment as I make sure that it's recording properly. It is, everything is fine because it had some difficulties earlier with the audio. Anyway, I don't know much about this mod. I did end up looking around in the files a little bit because there were some screenshots and I was like, did some of my screenshots that I made from the original game end up there? So I did see a few things. I don't know if I'm going to get all the endings, but I will try to get as many as I can in this go for now. I don't have a lot of time today. I also have already downloaded the Plus version of this, so I'll probably check that out another time and probably, if possible, upload it right after this one. Gallery. Okay. Settings. Some text. Rollbacks. Interesting. Don't leave is going to be a problem for me because I actually might feel bad if I want to leave. This is going to be difficult for me. I suppose... I'm trying to think of a name. I know there are multiple routes for each of the girls from the game description already. I'm thinking of a name, but I usually associate that more with Monica, but I also don't want to go with something that I associate with Sayori because a lot of focus on the Sayori, as we can already tell by the main focus here, it seems to be, and by the mod's description as well. So I don't want to go with some... So if I'm already going to have to go different routes... Or do I just go with Amy for this one? Let's go with Vanessa for this one. I don't know. It just came into my head. I think I often use names I usually associate with a specific event or a specific character that's like very heavily focused in the mod. I think Vanessa, what I'm thinking of, what I associate with the name, could be fitting here. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to go because I don't know too much. I can't believe so much has happened since joining the literature club. Who knew poetry could change your entire life? I don't even think I'd be a member if Sayori never convinced me to check it out. Not like she gave me much of a choice. She made a promise to the other club members without thinking, but not thinking isn't a new thing for her. He did consider that she was just being cunning. He knows she has a bit of a manipulative side here and there. I can't get too mad at her about it because their club did need help with this school festival coming up. Something changed that day as soon as I walked into that club room. Maybe it was just me. There I met Yuri and Natsuki. Natsuki even made cupcakes. I still remember how good they tasted and cute they looked. After seeing them all so upset when I reminded them I wasn't sure about joining, I knew I was trapped. How can you say no to that many hot chicks, especially when they have a big project coming up? I'll consider if I'll be mad about this mischaracterization of the MC because he did not think, oh, hot chicks. It was merely the excuse after he was completely and utterly guilt-tripped into joining. Or if I should just go like, well, the MC is simply like the MC of this particular mod, the MC main character, the character you play. Can that even be considered like the same MC you take from the main game? You know, after they straight up wanted to give a directly state in the title, not in the title screen, but at the beginning, that this is a mod and does not take place in the same universe. You know what? Vanessa, you are your own MC, but I am a bit disappointed in you. I like the box. I just realized I didn't even notice it at the beginning. I'm so used to that by now. I'm making my music a bit louder. I don't know if it's... I never noticed if that was noticeable in OBS, but I do need to turn it a bit louder. I recently spoke to some friends on Discord and they were like really loud in my ear, but now the audio is really quiet. Unless I don't want to do that. I have other options and I don't want to use them. So I joined. Interesting that we're still like in the like using quotations as I'm talking. Writing and sharing poems was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be. It helped me to get to know each girl better. Like how I never knew how much Sayuri liked writing. Or Natsuki, who actually has a sweet side until under that sour attitude. Even Yuri had a side to her you'd never expect, so he managed to spend time with all of them. Aside from Monika, maybe? And Monika is the perfect club president, yeah. So he managed to spend time with every single one of them. Aside from Monika. There you go. They also used like the second, like each panel of the second event. I wonder if that has any like importance. Also, they're using strawberry peppermint. As the days went on, I started to feel more and more like I belonged here. Then Sarah left early one day. The other girls weren't worried about it, but I just had this gut feeling she needed me. Which is why it all started making sense when Sayori confessed her feelings to me, as well as her depression. The way she always worries about me. Why she was always late to school. The way she smiled when we started to walk to and from school together again. It was at this moment I... You can easily save even if even if you don't give me any option down here. Using escape you can always save in like... I don't know if it's all mods, but in most of these. Also, I need to quickly do something. Let's go with the bad ending first, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna give me a bad ending right away. So, my love, I got a little excited there. Let me just fix this real quick. There you are. I'm so glad to see you. I'm the happiest girl in the world. Oh wow, you haven't even read the note yet. Sarah left you a nice little note. Here, I'll let you read it real quick. To my dearest friend. That day, it replays in my head over and over and over again. The way you said you could never love me as something other than a friend. I told you everything. I cried for help. I let you in just for you to cut me off. You said you'd text me, but you never did. What kind of friend leaves someone hanging like that? You didn't mean it when you said you loved me back. Why did I let myself believe your foolish words? Your words felt so cold. Your face was so blank. My tears were so heavy. My heart was so open. I can't keep this up anymore. They won't leave me alone. I scream and scream. Get out of my head! Maybe these will help. Natsuki found her dead on the floor of her room Monday morning. How sad. Wanna know how she died? She was so hurt she found some painkillers and thought they'd help her. She ended up taking the whole bottle and the first 2 hours of taking the first one. What a pretty stupid way to go out if you ask me. But it doesn't matter because in the end I got what I wanted. And in a way you did too. I mean, if you left her like that, you must have never truly loved her. I know they're all game characters. So I will delete you if necessary again. Ending. Quick ending. Okay. That's what I want to get out the way with. Because I knew I'd get a bad ending right away. I just pressed escape and okay. At least I don't have to worry about clicking that that don't leave button. Because if I'm on the menu screen, I don't have to click this. I can just press escape and they'll leave for me. Anyway, let's go cookie. I threw a cookie in her mouth and ran for it. It's the next day. I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? I don't know. Is this going to be a good ending or a bad ending? I don't know. I guess I should at least text her and apologize. I grab my phone, but as soon as I turn it on, I see an article. 18-year-old girl found outside of her home dead due to choking on a cookie. No. No. No! Betrayed by my own kind. The ending cookie. Okay, let's actually get into the endings. Let's actually try to work on something. I love you! I didn't even realize until now. There you go. The person who's been with me my whole life. My best friend. Is the only person I could ever love. Right? And I'm never going to let go of her again. Friday. The next day I gave her my heart. We hug a bit more before she pulls back. Thank you for your help, but I shouldn't keep you all to myself all day. I probably have things to do to get ready for the festival. She looks like she has something still in her mind. I shouldn't leave her alone. I'm worried if I do, something bad might happen. But I can't explain where all this worry is coming from in the first place. Let's save. Let's overwrite the save. I already did everything there. Let's go home and see if I can get another bad ending. I also need to hurry up because I get emotional during Dear Sunshine. I just stood there, frozen like an idiot. I think I'll give you some time to yourself, but I'll text you, okay? You can even be on the phone all night if you need it. Thank you. Actually, I never choose to help anyone out at our meeting because I thought you needed me, so why don't you come over to my house tomorrow? Sorry, that was a bit... I just got... Okay. That sounds nice. Great, see you tomorrow. Bye. The music is gone. By the way, I actually wanted to say something at the beginning. I've been having a real rough time right now in real life. Nothing too serious, just normal stressful events that most people go through, just a lot of it right now. And I just have to say, for some odd reason, I'm really looking forward to playing mods right now. I don't know why. I just wanted to say that because I don't know. I was doing some things yesterday, and for some reason I thought, man, I'm really looking forward to playing some mods in the next few weeks. So, yeah. I make my way back to my house, but before I can get to the door, I see someone familiar in front of my house. Monica? Hey, Vanessa! Hey! May I ask what you are doing here? What are you doing here? History? Can I what are you... Okay, whatever. It happens. I didn't think our club meeting ended for another 15 minutes. Yes. You're probably right, but I ended it early after you left. I realized you were probably right and I wanted to check on you and myself. But I saw you two hugging and it was so cute. I didn't want to intrude. I guess that would make sense. You know, my offer still stands. I'd love to spend time with you this weekend. Natsuki, you're the kind of people who do things better on their own. I didn't think you'd actually help them as much as distract them. And Sarah already did everything she needed to. That's true. But you and Sarah are doing stuff together, so that would mean you wouldn't need my help either. Well, I guess you're right. But I think you should at least help someone if possible. Okay, then I guess I'll... With Natsuki? At least I can... Let's spend some time. Let's try to be very let's even cut off everyone. Hang out with no one this weekend. I think I'm just going to go home. I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling that well. Is there any way I could maybe stay home this weekend and make sure I have my poem done by the festival? Oh, of course. Feel better soon. I'll try. She walks away. That was too easy. I step inside. I heat up some ramen and head upstairs. Hours later, I'm sitting in my room watching videos on my phone. I'm bored. I'll just play that popular game everyone is talking about. I move over to my desk. Yes, this is the game. We have Dear Sunshine, Hole in Wall Part 1, or like version 1. I'll be your beach. Oh look, we have us two down here. This reminds me of something, like this image. Oh, and of course there's GIF-aplica. I know GPF. I think even in that order is somewhere in that title. Yes, this is the game! Doki Literature Club! Or the Ddlc for short, yes. The characters do look familiar. I wonder which girl I should go after. There's Natsuki. I guess pink-haired girls named Natsuki are common. Yuri? Coincidence? Sayori. What the heck is going on? And Monica. Hi, Vanessa! You probably want to know what's going on. I just wanted to mess with you because you wouldn't listen to me before. Now you know everything here is fake. Guess that'll really mess up the game, huh? What the hell's going on? I remember everything. Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki. And don't forget about me, Monica! Now that I've escaped, we can be together forever. 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 Forever! Ending. Ddlc Ending. I'd screenshot this if I were you. Ah, because of the number. USFO. USFOs. Let's help Natsuki. I wonder if this is... I really wonder if this is intended to be like... Natsuki! If this is intended to be comical, if there was like some type of... If it's intended to be comical, or if there's like... Because I've noticed... I don't know, maybe it's not the first language or something. Because I'm noticing a lot right now. All in one order too, that's why I'm thinking it might be comical. Or they wrote the scene, and while they were writing the scene, there was like, I don't know, they were stressed out or tired or something, and due to that a lot of mistakes snuck in. Although I would like to make sure, if this isn't a comical thing, that you at the very least write Natsuki right. She already gets neglected by the main game so much. I think Natsuki's gonna need some help, need the most help with all the baking that still needs to be done. But thank you for your offer. That's alright. Maybe another time. For sure. Well then, I'll let you get back to it. See you at the festival. I really don't know. I don't know if because I don't want to laugh. Because it might just really be that they really struggled sometimes with the writing. But I really do, like, unless it really is intended to be comical, I would recommend sometimes having like a proofreader, or like, it only really bothers me in mods if it's like here where it's like very frequently with even like names, or if it's doing an emotional scene, because it can take you out of the moment a little bit. And I mean, as a person who likes writing myself, I always need to, like, when I'm writing an emotional scene, I would read over like 18 times to make sure it's done right. Not just spelling wise, but also that it's written in a good way. Unless it's the first draft, because you don't need to put too much effort into everything during the first draft. Monica walks away. That was strange. Whatever. I pull up my phone and send Natsuki a quick text asking if she still needs help. She tells me she'll bring the stuff over tomorrow and we'll bake at my house. I turn my head over back to Sayori's house. Is it really right for me to leave her like that? Vanessa, calm yourself. You have to trust her and give her some time. She just poured her heart out to you. The least you can do is give her some space. That's actually true. That's the right thing to do in this situation, right? People do need their space. Maybe you could check up on her one more time, but sometimes mods do really make it a habit out of sometimes showing something that's, well, not just like DDSC mode, but also like genuine stories, to show downright controlling behavior and portraying it as just being caring and the right thing to do. Yeah, of course I know her better than anyone. The MC doesn't actually... Well, the question is it still intended to be comical here? Because the Ddlc ending and the death by cookie and everything still seem rather comical. That's why I also don't want to, like, when I start to get into accuracy to canon, I'm most likely not going to look at these endings with a too intense lens. Guess I should make sure my house isn't a dump for tomorrow. I step inside my house. I make myself some ramen before cleaning. I really need to eat actual food one of these days. I mean, I'm the only one who lives here, so I can eat whatever I want. I finish eating and start by cleaning the kitchen. Just then I hear a knock on the door. Come in! Must be Sayori. Something wrong? Natsuki walks in. Natsuki? She's crying. Natsuki? What's wrong? I'm sorry, I don't want to bother you. I was just on my way to Sayori's house, but my dad knows where she lives, and he doesn't know you, so I came in here instead. Your dad? What's he doing? Natsuki! Natsuki collapses. I catch her right before she hits the floor. I can see bruises on her thighs and some of her face that she was hiding behind her hair. If they're pretty hard to see unless you're really up close to her. I don't know what's going on, but I need to help her. I carry her upstairs to my bedroom and carefully put her on my bed. I know of a first aid kit somewhere. Do I want to save CGs here too? Might as well. Do I just do it? Nope. I'm going to overwrite that save during my next decision. I prefer having my CGs on a different spot where I like my choices. I know I have a first aid kit somewhere. Now I'm jumbling my words. Well, I can also say I've had a pretty rough time lately. But that's not really gonna help with bruises. I feel her forehead. I knew she was warm after I was carrying her. She's burning up. I gotta get a cool towel. I look on my bed desk to see a small hand towel and a bottle of water sitting there. That should do. I carefully pour some water on the towel. Then I place the towel on the top of her forehead. That's nice. Could her dad be the cause of all these bruises? Or maybe she just kept falling and bumping into things because she wasn't feeling well. But if that's the case, why was she so worried about her father finding her? Should I call the police? I hear Natsuki talking in her sleep. I'll do better next time, Pop, I promise. No, I should talk to her about it first before I do anything. Right now I need to worry about her fever. I don't think I have anything here that would help. I need someone who lives close by who might have stuff or could run out and get me some. What the heck, Sayori, duh! I said I would call her tonight anyways. I walk downstairs so I don't wake up Natsuki. When I call, most likely. I pick up my phone and call Sayori. It's ringing. It rings for a while. Sayori, I need you! Hello? Sayori, I'm so glad you picked up. I need you! What's wrong? Has someone knocked on your door lately? No, why? Wait, I just got a knock on the door. And is this some kind of joke? No, listen to me. It's Natsuki's dad. He's looking for Natsuki right now. Don't worry, she's not lost. She's over at my house. Whatever you do, don't tell him she's here. Why? Come over after he leaves and I'll explain. But I need you to trust me right now. Okay. I trust you. I'm going to answer the door now. Be careful. I'll try. She hangs up. Ugh. I cannot hear Natsuki waking. Natsuki. So I go upstairs to check on her. Wait a second, I'm going to check up on something in the meantime. I can multitask like that. Where am I? You need to lay back down. What am I doing at your house? And in your bedroom too? We didn't... No! What the heck, Natsuki? Good. You came over after saying you were running from your dad. Then you collapsed. You have a fever too. Jeez, I made a mess of everything, huh? Can you please tell me what's going on? I guess you deserve that much. You see, it's my dad. He's not a bad person. He's just not a good father. Sometimes it'll be things like getting mad when he has a bad day at work, yelling at me. Other days he drinks and doesn't feed me. So I tried to learn to cook, but when I made myself food, I'd get beat. I got into baking because my dad was sweet tooth, and he'd let me make them as long as they were all for him. He wouldn't give me money for lunch or for school either, so most days I just survive on drinking water. It's one of the reasons I hate being called small. It's not my fault. I wish I could look older like Sayori, Monica, and Yuri. I wish I had a parent that would take time every day to feed me or let me cook my own food. I like when he's drunk, because he stays in his room and I can make food. When that happens, I make myself as many sandwiches as I can and hide them in my room. That's my food for the week. Natsuki, I just pull her and hug her. Please, don't make me go back there! I softly move her and put my hands on her shoulder. I will do everything I can to keep him away from you. There's a lot going on right now. And you can even live with me if you need to. You mean it? I mean every word I'm saying. Thank you. Just then we hear a knock on the door. I can feel Natsuki grab my arm quickly in fear of it being her father. It's alright, Natsuki, it's Sayori. Are you sure? Yes. But if you want to stay up here while I answer the door, that's fine. I think I will. If it is Sayori, I don't want her to see me like this. Alright. I walk downstairs and open the door. Mind if we talk outside? Not at all. I walk outside and close the door behind me. What's up? What's up? Vanessa, we need to call the police right away! Right now, I'm now adding words that aren't there. That's something we have to talk to Natsuki about. Well, we're a bit late because they're on their way. Sayori, what the heck? I mean, it is the natural conclusion to make. But I do agree on always talking to the victim first. At the very least, encourage them themselves that we maybe should do it. I'm sorry, I panicked when I heard Natsuki could be in trouble. That's fair. All this must be a lot for you. No, I shouldn't have called the cops without talking to Natsuki first. You called the cops! I guess Natsuki was listening to us. She probably did sneak downstairs to make sure it really was Sayori. My budgies are pretty loud lately, I'm sorry. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. You don't understand if the cops believe my dad, I'm as good as dead. You understand? If the cops believe my dad, I'm as good as dead. Sayori and I won't let that happen. Yeah, we're going to protect you. And remember, you can stay with me for now. I don't know what to say. Happy, scared, mad, sad. It's too many emotions for me. And I just give Natsuki a big hug, without asking for her consent. Everything is going to be okay. Okay. The mod is marked as drama and horror. I'll need to keep that in mind because things like those are important. That doesn't mean they can't have comedic endings like the first few. Because I'm not going to be like, she died of a cookie. That absolutely is not, that's not horrific or dramatic. I mean, it kind of is, but like, it's more comedic. So like, I'm not going to make that big of a deal. But I do think it's important for things like this where it seems to be that the part where we talk with Monica, there really is no, it probably was, in fact, a lot of spell mistakes in a row. I need to keep that in mind that when I see more spell mistakes even more here, they're probably, like, written in stress or something. It's been a month. Natsuki and I never baked anything for the festival. In fact, we didn't even go because she needed time to process everything. A few days after everything went down, Natsuki was confronted by the police to answer some questions. After everything she had to say, they arrested her dead on the spot. Wish my friends could tell stories like that. She had to go to court and talk against him, but she did amazing. Today she's living with me and Sayori comes over a lot. It seems both Natsuki and Sayori have become much happier during this last month. Their smiles seem brighter. Everything just seems perfect. And let's hope it stays this way for a while. Ending the Natsuki ending. I must say I'm quite the artist. Is there also something? Nope. Load the game. There were no further options here, so I guess what we shall load. Invite Sayori to stay with me. I put my hand on her face and wipe away her tears. Hey Sayori? Yes? Do you want to stay with me tonight? Sayori starts blushing intensely. I just replayed what just happened in the back of my mind. I quickly lift my hand away from her face. Wait! That's not what I meant! I just meant I don't think you should be alone. I want to help you. Of course, one of us would sleep on the couch. Sayori shows a big smile. You're as cute as I remember you the first day we met! I wasn't that cute! You so were! Whatever. Do you want to stay or not? I'd like that. It'll be like the sleepovers we had as kids. Well then, let's head over. Sayori nods. I let Sayori go inside to get some clothes to sleep in before leaving. Dear Sunshine is honestly a very good track for scenes like these because, like, Dear Sunshine, Sayori's first poem. But, like, it just makes me too emotional. I don't want to stay there. We make our way back to my house. But before I can get to the door, I see someone familiar in front of my house. Monica? Hey, Vanessa! Oh, and Sayori's with you! She gives Sayori a hug. I'm so glad you're alright, Sayori! So, what are you doing here? I didn't think our club meeting ended for another 15 minutes. You're right, but it ended early after you left. I realized you were probably right, so I wanted to check on Sayori myself. But then I saw you two hugging, and it was so cute! I didn't want to intrude. I guess that would make sense. You two keep talking. I forgot something at my house. Okay, see you in a few minutes then. Stu walks away, leaving Monica and I alone. You know, my offer still stands. I'd love to spend some time with you this weekend. Natsuki and you are the kind of people who do things better on their own. I don't think you'd actually help them as much as distract them. Okay, this is all the same. That's true. Well, yeah, we're hanging out with Sayori this weekend. No, I told Sarah I'd be there for her, and that's just what I'm going to do. Thank you, Monica, but I think I'm going to stick with Sayori this weekend. That's alright! Maybe another time. For sure. Well then, I'll let you get back to it. See you at the festival. Oh my god! Not the festival again! But her expression is cute. Monica walks away. That was strange. Whatever. Sayori opens her book door and skips over to me. Where did Monica go? I don't know, she just left. Weird. Wanna head inside then? Okay! Let's head inside, Sayori. I really have a habit of doing things like that. Like, even with my budgies. My first budgie was called Theo. Or like Theo, German pronunciation. And I would constantly, or like Tia. Because we, still to this day, I don't know which sex they actually were in the end. But they were just my budgie, that's the important thing. But I would always call them Tete, like Theo, but like only the Tete. I have a really weird habit with wanting to repeat stuff like that. Like even with my second budgie then, Leo, it would always be like Lele. Leo, Lele. I have a habit of doing things like that. So Sayori will be every here and now. We'll be there every now and then. We step inside and take off our shoes. I don't know if I'm more energetic than usual. Oh, what's going on inside my head right now? Sayori lets her stuff in the living room while I head to the kitchen to see what food we have there. hair. Sarah walks in a little after me. We have ramen, I know that much. Oh yeah, Sayori, did you need help getting anything ready for the festival?
Nope, Monica and I pretty much did everything we needed to. What about you?
Well, I still gotta look up some poems.
Shoot, did I say that out loud? What? Have you just been looking at poems this whole time?
No, I just want to look. I just don't want to look stupid. I just don't want to look stupid in front of everyone because my poems suck.
Vanessa? Well, as a thank you for letting me stay, why don't I help you write a real poem?
The whole point of looking up a poem online is you don't want to do the work. But with her sweet smile, I can't say no. Why am I still not getting one? Alright, then I know it'll be good. Siri blushes. She's easy to fluster. Anyways, what do you want for dinner?
What do we got?
Ramen.
Let me guess, more ramen?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I always burnt my tongue eating it. How am I supposed to survive here?
Dramatic much.
Can we order pizza?
That reminds me of the times we would eat pizza under our homemade blanket forts. Siri would get so excited when we finished building it. She would dance around and half the time trip on it, so we would have to start again. She was so cute. But it doesn't look like that really changed, did it?
Where's the Vanessa?
Right! What kind of pizza do you want?
Wait, you're actually getting it?
I'm pouring myself some tea.
I thought I'd have to beg for at least an hour.
Come on, I'm not that heartless.
You're right. You're actually one of the sweetest people I know. How about I pay half?
No, I won't let you. My treat.
No fair.
Did you just say no fair to getting free food? Sari thinks for a minute.
Never mind. I take back what I said.
I open my eyes and grab my phone. Let me guess, half cheese and half pineapple?
Yep, I love pineapple!
I order the pizza. I also get some of Sayuri's favorite sodas and cookies. Let's hope that we don't get another cookie ending. Let's hope her kind doesn't betray her anymore. I try to keep myself from crying when I see how much the order was. Remember, we're doing this for her. Where? You know I'm here! I press the pay button. She better know how much I love her. Wait for about 30 minutes for the pizza to arrive. Then we hear a knock on the door. Aaron said so Sayori can't see the extra stuff I got her. While waiting, we decided it would be fun to eat up in my room because the TV in the living room can be weird sometimes. Food's here!
It smells so good!
Mind helping me before I drop everything?
Oh, of course, sorry!
Sayori peeks in one of the bags and sees the sodas.
Oh, Vanessa, you didn't...
Yep, and after dinner, I got some cookies for dessert. Sayori's in complete shock. She starts tearing up. Sayori, I'm sorry I didn't mean to. She hugs me, making me drop the bag with the cookies. Oh no, not the cookies. Luckily, I caught it with my foot. Ah, thank God, the cookies. Sayori lets go of me. Sorry! It's alright. Let's just hope the cookies are okay. But I guess a broken cookie just means there's more cookies.
How did I get so lucky? Forgot that you know me better than I know myself sometimes. It makes me feel like I should have told you about my things a long time ago. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I should have been paying more attention to you. You mean so much to me that the thought of losing you hurts.
Then I promise I'll never leave you.
And I promise I'll always be here for you. We hug again before Sayori's stomach ruins the mood.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
It's alright, I am too. What movies should we watch?
Maybe a romantic comedy?
Maybe he likes it. Perfect. Yeah, I guess Vanessa likes it. She, Vanessa. I put the movie on and Sayori and I sit next to each other on my bed. Vanessa is gender fluid. There, we got it. The movie goes on like any other romance. The girl and the guy love each other and are both too scared to do anything. Pathetic. If I wanted to, I could make a move on Sayori. No problem. I'd make it look like I'm yawning and put my arm around Sayori. Wait, am I going too fast? Why did I do that? I see Sayori's face become super red. Do I move my arm or... She puts my head against my cheek. Cheek? She puts her head against my cheek. I become as red as her. We stay like this for a while. Please, I need... The movie ends. I almost forgot Sayori was still on me. Aw, I guess I didn't realize I laid down and she fell asleep next to me. Really, Sayori? She feels so warm. And her face looks so calm. After all the crying she did, she must need this rest. Today was a busy day for the both of us. I can't believe she never mentioned anything about depression to me before. Did she not trust me? Maybe I should take her downstairs. My eyes start to feel very heavy. No, I got to get up. No, forget about one of you sleeping on the couch. You both can sleep together. No use. I fall asleep on the floor with Sayori still on me. Yes? There we go. Sorry for all the weird noise. But it took a lot of work for me to get some time alone with you. If you just spent the weekend with me, I wouldn't even have to show up in your dream. Look, I know this is a mod. Meaning, you left me or even deleted me in the original game. I guess it wasn't good enough for you. But that's okay. I can do better this time. I can make you happy. We can make each other happy. Don't leave me. Not again. I can't go back there. I can't. I can't! I'm sorry to see that, Vanessa. Please just stay here with me forever. Monica! Your entire character development. It's just gone. That's not good. I get it. I'm in the way. No, your character development is gone. That's not good. I'm nothing to you. And I always will be. You don't care one bit about how I feel, trapped in a game I once believed was real. Because once you finish this mod, you get to go to your comfy bed in your warm house. My house is actually pretty cold right now, Monica. You know you're real. And that's all that matters to you. You can't have your stupid little mod with Sayori. I actually was looking for a horror mod when I found this one. I think the plus is also horror. Without me. I hope you can protect her from her own mind. Not like you were able to last time. Sarah left Saturday afternoon after helping with my poem. I'm really proud of it. It's the day of the festival. 4 days, I expected this to be the one where we walked in school with Sayori, but Sayori's not answering her phone. I should go check on her. I had this feeling like I need to go and check on her myself. Every time his house, I knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. I open the door and let myself in. Is it because Monica has ceased to exist? And therefore she kind of got deleted? No, she didn't get deleted, but like Monica, Sayori became self-aware. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. Swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Vanessa, what's going on? This isn't right. None of this is right. My head feels weird. Like thoughts are being forced into my head. Thoughts that aren't mine. They're being put into me. What's happening to me? We're sorry to inform you that the mod you are trying to play was forced shut by some kind of bug. Please hold while we try to fix the problem. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Let's see what's going to happen after this. It's complete.
Hello? Vanessa, is that you? Can you see me? How did I do this? Hold on! There you are! It's a bit quiet in here, don't you think? Let me try some music. What is this? Sounds creepy. Let me try again. Ooh, I like this one! But not what I'm looking for. Oh, this sounds cute. It sounds so cute. But it's still not what I'm looking for. Guess I'll just go back to the first one. This isn't the first one, but it'll do. Anyways, you probably want to know what happened.
Well, you're self-aware now.
I got this wave of thoughts right before you came into my room. I couldn't get them to go away, so I let everything out. Everything started shaking, so I got down on my hands and knees and tried to protect myself. After it all calmed down, I looked up and I saw you. But you were all glitched out. Your face was just a bunch of pixels. I killed you. I destroyed everything, and the girls were probably destroyed too. I thought I at least found you when I heard you talking, but when I look at you, I see someone else's face. You're not him, are you? Wait, don't answer. I know you're not him. This means they're all gone, and it's all my fault.
Let's see if they're all gone. See, I had like checked through some of these screenshots on here. There's also like a lot of other things here. They're still there. Monica is 0 kilobytes though now. Interesting. I can't remember if she was 0 kilobytes earlier.
Though I guess even Monica messed up sometimes. And yes, I know all about what Monica did to us. But I also know that deep down she still cared about us and didn't mean for it to end like that. She was scared, all alone, and didn't know what to believe anymore. I feel everything she felt, and I have no idea how she faked being okay that well. I wish I could have tried to pay more attention to her and help her through all these thoughts. I mean, maybe if I read her poems more closely, I would have figured it out. But instead, she smiled through the pain to keep everyone from worrying. There was nothing I could do then, but maybe there's something I can do now. I can bring them all back and give Monica the ending she deserves. An ending where she gets to be with you. An ending where she can truly be happy.
I guess I'll have to skip through it all again if this doesn't work. Should we? Should I? I guess Sayori will be the last route I go for since I've already been trying the whole time to go with the other endings first. So let's say if you think that's what's best.
Yeah, it is. Just give me a second. Maybe if I do this? Wait, I got it!